Hi everyone, and welcome to yoga. This yoga practice today is for stretching the hips, the hamstrings, and legs. This is a great yoga cool down after a workout or when your hips are feeling tight. So just go ahead, and if you're at home, grab yourself a yoga mat, and then we'll just get started. So we're going to get started seated today. So you can sit down on your yoga mat, cross-legged if that is comfortable for you, or legs out in front. Go ahead and sit down for a moment. And then I just invite you to settle in, sit up nice and tall for me, and then just gently close the eyes for a moment. So go ahead and take a couple nice deep breaths. And as you do so, try to let yourself relax, noticing the breath. Just set aside any of your worries or concerns for the day, and just dedicate this next while to stretching and relaxing. So remember to breathe throughout your practice. We're going to begin our practice today by just in our comfortable seated position, allowing the body to come forward. So you can gently open the eyes, keep that nice relaxed breath, and then just reach forward. Just go where you're comfortable here. The purpose is just to loosen the low back and just start to relax the body. So if you've been at a desk, this is a great opportunity to stretch the back. If you just got done with a workout, or maybe you woke up from a workout the day previous and your hips are tight, just let everything stretch forward. Go ahead if you'd like and reach over to one side, breathing the whole time, and then over to the other. Good. So let's go ahead and slowly start to make our way to hands and knees. So take your time with this, bringing your legs up and then swinging them around. This whole time is just a time to kind of relax body and mind. We'll go into cat and cow stretches. We're going to inhale, pull the abs in, arching up, and exhale, lower down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, arch, and exhale, lower. Good. And then come to that nice neutral spine. Let's stretch out those calves and hamstrings now, coming into downward facing dog pose. So you're gonna lift those hips, pedal out those feet, just really giving the calves, the hamstrings, the hips, everything a nice little stretch here. Keep your abs in. You can make this as active as you need. This is a great cool down at the end of an intense workout. Good. From here, we're going to go into a lunge series to get into the hip flexor, the IT band. So from your downward facing dog pose, let's go ahead and step our right foot forward into a lunge. Step it forward, placing your hands on either side. And then from here, we're going to drop that left knee down. Release that foot. From here, let's stretch out our upper body a bit. So find your lunge. You can always make it a little bit closer in if you need, and then take a nice big inhale. Bring your arms up. Let's stretch out those shoulder blades, opening the chest. Good. From here, reaching up, feel that great stretch down the left hip. We're gonna try some twists. So let's go ahead, bring our left hand forward, right hand back, twisting. You can hold on to the knee, arm can come out. Good, let's inhale and switch. Really getting into that hip flexor. Good, inhale, center. From here, let's bring our hands all the way up above the head, touch the palms together, and then try to lean to your right. Again, we're just stretching those hips. Good, inhale, center, and other direction. Good, inhale, center. Let's go ahead and release those hands down, place them on either side of the foot, and then let's give ourselves a great stretch with our half splits. You can take the toes up, bring the head down towards the leg. This one is so great for runners, people that lift. Just relax into the stretch. Good. And then from here, we're gonna go into a lunge twist. Bend that front knee, Lift that left knee off of the mat, and then we're going to keep our left hand down and then reach your right hand up for a twist. So here you'll feel those legs really getting a nice stretch, being activated. If you'd like to make this a little bit more challenging, what you're gonna do is you're going to take that back left foot and rest it on the side of the foot, dipping that left hip down. This is an IT band stretch. So you're gonna feel a stretch maybe through that right glute and also through the left IT band. So you can feel free to give this a try. Maybe even that hip will touch the floor. Just go where you're comfortable. All right, let's come back to our initial lunge. And then from here, bring that back foot in, head to knee, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. We're gonna come up to standing now. Go ahead and bring your hands forward, step the foot forward, and then let's stretch our back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Good. Let's go ahead and do one more stretch before we come up to standing. Place your left hand in between the feet. Reach your right hand up. You've got your knees nice and bent. And then from here, see if you can straighten that right knee just a little bit. Again, stretching into that hip. Good. And let's switch. Other side up. See if you can straighten that left knee. Good. And lower. From here, guys, nice big inhale. Arms come all the way up. Hands above the head. Let's do some back and side bends. Over to one side. Up. And the other. Good. From here, we're going to do all of that to the other side. So when you're ready, fold the body forward and step back into your downward facing dog pose. Let's go ahead and pedal out those feet once more. Good, we're gonna go through that lunge series on this other side. So from your downward dog, go ahead and step that left foot forward when you're ready. Good. You can always put the hands in little fists. Sometimes that takes the pressure off of the fingertips. Drop that right knee down. And then from here, inhale, arms up. Open that chest. Cactus arms. Good. And then arms come up. Let's try twists once more. Take your left hand forward, place it on the knee. Right hand, look over the hand. And then inhale, other way. Good. And then inhale, center. And then bring the hands above the head. And let's lean to one side. Inhale, center, other side. Inhale, center, and now bringing hands down, let's straighten that front leg, half splits on the other side. And feel free, if your legs are very tight today, you can always hold these stretches a bit longer. In general, you want to hold each pose for a few seconds just to let everything release. Good, from here, let's go ahead into our lunge. Lift that back knee up, and let's lunge twist to the other side. Left arm will reach up, twist over that front leg, and then if you want to try that IT band stretch, you're going to pivot on the outside of that right foot, dropping that right hip down. Good. The lower you drop that hip, the more you'll start to feel it on the outside of the hip. Good. Let's go ahead and slowly come up. And then from here, bring that back foot in, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose, head to knee here. Breathe. And then let's step the foot forward. And let's stretch out that back. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower. This time coming all the way up. Bring those arms up, back bend, side bend. Inhale, and side bend. So from here, let's go ahead, fold the body forward, and we're gonna come down to seated on our mat. So we're gonna go into some gentle spinal twists and recline pigeon on the back, and then take just a moment to breathe in Shavasana. So go ahead now and allow the body to come back onto the back with knees bent. Make yourself comfortable. And then once you feel like the back is in contact with the mat, Let's go ahead, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Let's pull that knee to the chest, feeling that great stretch in the hip and the glute. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to try a twist with me, we're gonna let that left leg fall over to the left. Maybe it'll just go a few inches, or maybe it'll touch the floor. Just go where you're comfortable. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. The practice of yoga is not only about stretching, but about connecting with the breath and calming the mind. Let's slowly come up when you're ready. Take your time, and then switch sides. Left leg crosses over right. Pull that knee to the chest, and then allow the knees, if it is comfortable to do so, to fall over to the right. These stretches, again, are so great if you have been sitting. The hip is a difficult area to stretch. Relax into your stretch. Slowly, when you're ready, begin to make your way up to your back. Give those knees one last hug. And then I invite you, before you go on to your day, just take a moment and allow the body to relax. You can extend everything long, arms by your sides, legs down. Maybe gently close the eyes. And I just want you to take 2 or 3 nice deep breaths here. We finish in Shavasana just to give the mind and body a break. I hope you've enjoyed this short practice, and I hope that you have a peaceful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste.